today. I'm gonna wear my shades during the live stream here. So welcome back. It's been a very long week, and did you guys miss me? I got a lot to show you guys today. Today is going to be strictly getting ready for summer. Everything outdoors. Maybe pools, chairs, patio furniture, hot tubs. We'll see wherever the deals take us, right? So this is your first time here. Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you are watching from Amazon, obviously you'll be able to see the carousel of products, and you'll be able to comment, and I'll be able to see if you have any. This first product we are going to talk about. This is the King Eyes and Bose balcony chairs. I'm going to show you guys this here. So this is just a short video. Check this out here. Available connector there, where the little tree lamp is. So the good thing about this, your feet don't have to dangle. I'm medium height. I'm 5'10", and my feet could not touch the ground. But I do have that little balance beam thing there. You know, your little footrest. So it made it great, very comfortable. I actually took a nap in that chair, to be honest with you. And they do come with cup holders. So the colors available are black, blue, gray, and white as of right now. But again, this is great for the summer. They did come partially assembled, but you do need to assemble. There is some assembly involved. I was able to do it, which means you guys are going to be able to do it as well. And again, unfortunately, the yellow is out of stock, but that should be back soon. All right. Let's see here. We are going to, because I have 20 things to show you guys, but I want to try to get you guys out of here within the hour. I can be long-winded sometimes, so my apologies ahead of time. So this next one here, you're going to watch me put together a Kelty Low Love Seat double person camping chair. I don't camp whatsoever. So when people say camping chair, I say tailgate chair. This looks on the heavier side, but it really wasn't. It is heavy duty, and the bag is a little bit heavier, but it was super easy still to put together. It basically was just a one big unfold. Let me get there to the right product so you guys can see that. And this also comes in different colors. So this has Canyon Brown. What are the colors here? Beluga. I don't know what that means. Deep Lake, Dill, and Navy. So very weird colors. Like dill is a color. Either way, it was super easy. Now this is 400-pound capacity. I'm not a small guy. I'm about 260 now. At the time of that video, I was like 285 or something like that. So, with my big back self sitting down there, you have cup holders. You also have a detachable little. You can attach this like little like sleeve, and then you can put your wallet and stuff in there. So I just made it a little bit more convenient. You know, since I was at a tailgate, I did not put my wallet and stuff in there. I just kept it on my person, but we definitely had some cold ones. We were able to fit two people, but you saw it was very easy. All you do is just basically open it up. It pretty much opens itself, and it's also not hard to put it back in either. Let me see here. Now, it's not heavy at all, and the total height, because it seems like it was low to the ground, the total height is 31 inches. So it is kind of low to the ground, but it gives that love seat feel. So you guys should enjoy that, especially for those who camp. But I think you would enjoy it even more if you were tailgating instead. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. This what's going to happen when you click on the products. You're going to deviate away from the stream, but don't worry. I'll be here when you get back. Just click back when you're done. Excuse me. If you are watching from a laptop or a desktop, what's going to happen is when you click on the tab When you click on a product, a new tab will open. Reviews. We will be here when you get back. All right. Keeping the train going. So this one here is the Sportbrella, now called the Versabrella. So it used to be called the Sportbrella, and I guess they rebranded. Same chair, and the reviews are insane. Over 70,000 reviews. When I first got this chair, it was like 200 reviews. I lie to you not. That's how popular this chair is. That's how much I love this chair and it's being installed. But you do have your little adjustable umbrella. It's attached to it, and you can adjust it to 3 different angles. So it makes it like super easy to adjust and align yourself with the sun. So if you don't want the sun in your eyes, it also has a footrest. I have taken thousands, literally thousands of naps in this chair. I don't care if I'm at the beach or not. Now I don't tailgate with this chair. I don't camp with this chair. This is more of a, of a beach chair, and it was super comfortable. As you can see how easy it was. It again opens right up. You have your area where you can put your drink. You have your area where you can put your phone, especially if you're at the beach. You don't want to get like sandy or anything. You can put your phone, your wallet, your keys, all that good stuff. Now here's where the adjustable umbrella, it starts at the down position and it will lock into place after each position. So it kind of looks like an umbrella, right? You just like unwrap it and boom, it will fold out. So let's take a look at some of, so it does swing 360 degrees. I want to give you guys some of the facts here. Let's see. So this is the midnight blue color. Your capacity here is, if you are a little on the heavier side like I am, the chair is still, you don't have to worry about it collapsing or anything like that. And it may not look as sturdy as the last one, but this is still very sturdy, still very comfortable. You watch me just ease right in there. I almost was about to take a nap right here while filming because it is super comfortable. But definitely check that out and enjoy that one as you take it to the beach. All right, so this next one here is a little bit of a longer video, just to give you guys a heads up. And this one is the foldable Chase lounge chair and cart. So this one came somewhat assembled, like the basic chair part was already put together. Your wheels you have to put together, which was pretty much it, and it took like a couple of seconds. So this one here, this is made by Max Sports. It is great for the beach. Let's say you have kids, right? And you don't want to make multiple trips. So before it's a chair, it's actually a wagon. So you can dump all the stuff in there, kids' toys. If you have a small cooler and you don't want to carry that because you have to carry a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old or something like that, then again, you can dump that all in. And I'm going to show you guys here. So the wheels are sturdy. Max Sports does make some really good wagons. If you guys aren't familiar with them, you should be. Definitely check them out. But once you open that up, you have your little net there so nothing falls out. You can put everything in there, just pull it. It works great in the sand, and it is super easy. It also has an adjustable handle. So the handle you can either pull down or you can pull it up when you're ready to use it for the wagon portion. Let's see here. I don't want to miss anything because this one has some details. So give me 1 second here. All right, so it's not heavy. It's about 19 pounds. The color is blue. There are other colors if you want to look into that. 2-in-1 unique design. And it does show like the mesh So you guys see the handle there? The handle is attached too. Is another thing that I like. There's no way that that thing's coming off. And then you just install like the net there when you're ready to use it for the wagon portion. Very easy to install. Yep, you guys see that there. Sorry, I had a YouTube question there, and I'll have to message you your answer to that. I can't really talk about prices on a live stream like that. All right, but yeah, as you guys can see, very easy. The netting basically serves as your storage. Put everything you want in there, and then just pull it while you're on the beach carrying your child, and then you can take everything out. Also comes with the headrest there. You just throw that in there, pull it along. Now it was on the comfortable side, but to be honest with you, the other two chairs were, especially the Sport Brella, was way more comfortable than this. But this was still comfortable. I've napped on this one as well. But then again, I can nap pretty much anywhere. All right, let's see what we got here. Um, so no, someone just asked, "Did you take that to the tailgate?" No, this one is not really tailgate worthy because I need to be awake for tailgates, right? Like we're going there, we're celebrating our team. In my case, either the Eagles or the Phillies, and I'll still go to sleep. I don't care all that noise or not. If I lay in a chair like that, like a lounge chair, I'll go right to sleep. So, especially while drinking. So yeah, that's definitely not a tailgate worthy chair. All right, this next one is the Alpcore. Let me get to this one. And this one, I've had this for a very long time. So this is clutch for a lot of reasons. Number one, I am big back. Number two, I have a bad back. Number three, if you have kids, whether they're young or old, especially like basketball athletes or baseball athletes, and you have to sit on those like tiny wooden or outdoor metal benches or bleachers, come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know. This bad boy right here has adjustable positions with armrest and straps to carry it on your back, kind of like a backpack. Comes in different colors, but this was a game changer. I could sit in style and relax. All three of my kids played basketball, and one of the three played softball. So whether if it was in the fall slash winter or the spring slash early summer, I was always sitting on these uncomfortable seats until I got this. And it made it way, way more comfortable. You guys can see like how comfortable that is. And like I said, I'm not a small guy, and it still was good for me. And you see how easy that was? Ready to go. So this one also comes, now it has a sleeve so you can put your belongings in there if you wanted to. You see I can wear it as a backpack. It also has a cup holder if you want to use it for that. Different colors available. You have royal blue, black, lime, orange, and red. And then you also have your different sizes. Like you can get the 25-inch wide, or you can just do the standard 21-inch wide. So yeah, definitely check this out. Again, multiple colors, but this was a game changer. Your back will thank you. All right, now we're going to get some help from my friends, the Snyders. They went ahead and put together this shower tent slash changing tent for me. Let's see. So, one of the great things that I like about this King Camp shower is basically when it folds back down, you can put it right back in a bag. It comes with a carrying bag, which is great. Now, the poles, very easy. You see, they fold up and then you twist them until they're ready. So, the Snyders here are very good. They camp. So, they were very good. They didn't need instructions, they just put it together. They knew. it took me 2 hours because I don't know how to put stuff together. It's not going to take you guys 2 hours. I can almost guarantee you that. But they put it together super easy. It does come in different colors. And I will say, if you guys are camping and you need a changing room, or if you need a shower, you can run a hose through there. It's pretty awesome. And it actually did keep out the bugs too. Like when I was in there, we used it, we changed. I was actually in the woods for just a short time, and I did not see a single bug or a single spider in there, so that's good too. But it comes with everything that you need. You didn't need any tools to put together, like screwdrivers or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. Let me just check. I just saw another question here. Let me check. One, two, three, four, five. So there are three different colors and two different styles. Hopefully that answers your question. I just had a YouTube question there. So the weight is about 12 pounds. And like I said, perfect for camping or hiking. Or check this out. Even a tailgate. Now, just hear me out here for a second. Even a tailgate, because we usually take like portable, like the shower types, so people can go to the bathroom. Because have you ever been to a tailgate and you have to wait in line for the porta potties? They are absolutely, it just takes too long. So you have something here, and then you kind of just like, you put a bucket in there. I know it sounds like a little barbaric, but hey, what do you do in the woods? Pretty much the same thing, right? If you're camping, it's almost the same thing. So tailgating, we've used these plenty. We didn't use this one exactly. We used a smaller one. With this one here, you can, it's a little bit bigger, so you have some room to turn around and move around in. So, just another option there, but definitely check this one out. All right, let's see what we got here. So the Snyder's again putting together another tent for me because I certainly don't know how to do that kind of stuff. Here is your pop up tent. So I love it when the tents come in like bags and stuff. And this one was even better because you could roll it, which made it super easy. So you didn't have to like pick it up and lug it up and carry it and all that. And this one, no assembly because it's a pop up tent. So you already have the tent is attached to the metal. And then when you pull it out, it's pretty much assembled, right? And then you're just, strapping on the Velcro straps just to make sure, it's nice and fastened and tight, and you're good to go. And it's also adjustable. So this makes it great for like parties, for cookouts, or just like professional events, like a work event or something like that. Keep the sun out, keep you from getting wet if it's raining, and then it was super easy to take apart. So not too much there, but I do see a YouTube question. I'll get to that in a second. Actually, it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. There's a lot of colors. There's almost 20 colors. And there are a couple of striped options as well. There's also different sizes, so it just depends on what you're looking for. You have your, let's see, 10 by 10, 10 by 15, and 10 by 20. So three sizes and a grip of different colors. There's like almost 20 different colors that you can choose from. All right. Okay, just to give you guys my schedule moving forward, I will be back with 30 deals this Sunday morning, 10 a.m. sharp. And that'll be probably closer to a 90-minute stream. But just to give you guys a heads up, I'll be back this Sunday. I know it's Easter, so don't mind me. You guys go to church, sleep in, whatever it is you're doing. Don't worry about it. If I don't see you, I will catch you on the flip, which would be the following Wednesday. Let's see where we're at here. All right. The next product is another party tent. This one's much bigger, and it'll take a couple people to install. Like one person's not putting this up. So let's get some details out here. This is the 5Villa 20 by 16 outdoor heavy duty party tent. We were here for a wedding. This is before the ceremony, and it did rain, which is why this was put up. But two colors to choose from: white or blue. You also can do the 20 by 16, the 26 by 13 foot, 32 by 16 foot, or the 40 by 20. Just depends on how big your event is and what the weather is going to be like. So it is very durable. And someone is... Sure, I can give that to you. So let me find it. The dimensions: 92-inch width and 130-inch. Material is alloy steel, just in case. Yeah, when we were at the event, and we didn't get wet at all, so definitely a lot of space. For this price here, I would have expected it to be a lot more as to how big it was, but really good deal here. So if you guys are in the market, definitely check that out. All right, let's see. Next one. So I guess we are now in our gazebo phase. Love my gazebo, which I'm about to show you right now. So, gazebos. You definitely need to know what you're doing putting gazebos together. As you can see in this video here, I am nowhere to be found, so that should tell you something. I don't know what I'm doing. This took about 4 people, and it took about 6 hours to put together. You saw the little children running around there, and they even put them to work too. Everyone can get it. Get that work in. So, but anyway, this is the Kazard 10 by 12, Kazyard, sorry, mispronounced that, 10 by 12 hardtop aluminum metal gazebo. So you got the glass top there, and then you do have your curtain with the rings. So that was pretty much the easiest part, the curtain with the rings. But once you get the frame up, which again took 4 to 6 hours, I believe they were saying, and definitely took quite a few people to put together. So, but let's get some info about this. So you have your netting. The netting, obviously, to keep out the heat, to keep it cool, or to just keep out the bugs. Which, funny story, it doesn't keep out spiders, because I sat down on that couch, which we're going to talk about later, actually, and there was a spider directly behind me, and I freaked out. My God. In case you guys didn't know, I had this fear of spiders. I believe they call it arachnophobia. So anyway, let's see. Let's get you some measurements here. 144 inches length by 120 inches in the width by 115.2 inches in the height. This is very important because you guys, if you're putting it in your backyard or a side yard or wherever you're putting this, you got to make sure you have ample room for it. This backyard was perfect for it because there was already an existing deck, and they did measure it, and it went around the deck, so it wasn't going to go on top of the deck. It fitted just enough so the deck fit inside of the gazebo, basically. But yeah, check this out. Great for parties, for the backyard, or if you just want to sit outside for some alone time, you can do all of that now. I also want to tell you really quickly, right now it's out of stock, the glass top, but the hard top is still in stock. So I just wanted to put that out there in case you guys were actively looking for a gazebo. And keeping that same gazebo energy, I have 2 more to show you, 2 more gazebos. So we're going to link those together. And this is also by Kozyard. So this one is much bigger. This one is the 10 by 20, 10 by 22, 10 by 22. So essentially, what I want to say is you're still going to need multiple people to put this together. This is not just some, fold out canopy or whatever. You actually need to know what you're doing. Again, you don't see me anywhere in this one. I'll tell you why, because I don't know how to build anything. Those string lights do not, or the ceiling fan do not come with it. But this was great. This was a pool party, and it worked phenomenally, and it still does to this day. It even has like a little miniature like gutter system you guys can see like right up there. So I did appreciate that. Let me get you some measurements here because I know I'm looking in the YouTube comments and they asked for the last one, so I'm going to give you guys this one as well. So the item weight 286 pounds, shipped, water resistant aluminum alloy steel. Not seeing. Give me 1 second here because I'm not seeing what you're asking. I'm not seeing the measurements here. At all, which is weird. All right. No, I don't see it. So Frank, let me tell you what I'll do is I'll circle back and I will message you, or if I see it later on in the stream, I will definitely drop it in the chat for you so you guys have it. That's weird. Unless it's probably right in front of my face, unless I'm not. Yeah, I don't see it at all. All right. Well, yeah, I will definitely let you know. So the very last gazebo before we move on to some other items. So very similar. You guys can see the similarities between this one and the other one, the previous one. So it's still the same material, which is a steel alloy. And let me get you the weight on that. So this is the 12 by 16, just so you guys know. And what's available right now in stock is the 10 by 12, 12 by 16, or the 12 by 20. Let's see here. So this one actually is a little bit heavier, 369 pounds. And, oh, because it's got the double tops. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. And I know you guys are asking for the measurements here. Sorry, guys. I don't know why they didn't provide me the measurements. So this is another one where I'll email both of you guys, or I'll message both of you guys, because I do have you guys' information to make sure you get that. So my apologies for that. All right, but anyway, now this one, so the netting here is see-through and it's a little thinner. So basically, this is just for to keep like bugs and mosquitoes and such. So great for evenings if you want to sit by the pool, or you just want to sit in the backyard like this, and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the night. What some people do, what I've seen them do, is they'll have their little mosquito torches, just for effect and visual or whatever. They have that right outside, or they'll put something like a little fire pit on the inside, and you can still close the netting if you want to. So pretty cool there. Now this one is not a Kazyard. This is the Eromy, Erommy. So I just wanted to give you guys the differences between them. And again, you're going to need some people to help you with this. This is not like a two-man job or two-person job, I should say. You're not just pulling this apart or whatever. 369 pounds shipped. You're pulling out pieces from all over the place, and you're really going to have to, measure and do some work. So definitely, 4 to 6 hours worth of work. I mean, unless you do this for a living, then maybe it'll take you a shorter time. Who knows? All right, let's talk about some patio furniture. It's almost summertime. You're going to need patio furniture either for inside of that gazebo, or if you don't have a gazebo, then just in the backyard in general. If you have a pool or whatever, but let's talk about some patio furniture. So this is the 6-piece Devco. There are several colors to choose from. You have your red, you have your blue, and you have your beige, and then you have a different shade of blue. You can do your 4-piece or your 6-piece. Now, what I like about this, you have the two table ends, which you don't have to use them as ends if you don't want to. You can use them as footrest if you want, just remove the glass. You can use them as like your little drink stands. You can put them in front. You can do just a whole lot of things with this set. The cushions are soft. The cushions, they are about 2 years old, and one of them was starting to fade just a bit. But I think it was more our fault because it was just left out. The cushions weren't put in a box or anything over the season. It was just left out. So I kind of think that was on us on that one. But nevertheless, I do stand by this one. It is well priced. The wicker, with the glass, and then the color, I really do like it. And this is something that it may ship heavy, but it comes together and you don't really have to put anything together. So I do like that. The less work you do, like actual construction work, I don't want to call it construction, but like assembly, I'll say, the less assembly, the better. All right, we have another set here. So this next set is a little bit bigger. This is the 12-piece set. And what I like about this one, so the cushions here, let me give you the colors for the cushions. This is Best Choice. Everyone has heard of Best Choice, right? So the colors here are you have your light gray, you have your navy gray, you have your navy pastel, you have your natural gray. So there's a lot. And then you have like a greenish and then like a beige color. So you have quite a few colors to choose from here. Again, uh, it comes, it ships heavy, 157 pounds. I mean, that's nothing. It's not anything. It's pretty heavy, but it comes together. And don't make the mistake that I did and leave your cushions out all year. Just don't do that. So you can customize it, mix and match, whatever. Durable design. The protective cover is included, but still don't leave them out all year round. I wouldn't. All right, let's see what we got here. Your table dimensions for this, just so you guys know, are 26 and a half length, 26 and a half width, and 13-inch height. Sofa capacity, 360 pounds. That's very important to know. So it's almost summertime, so get ready to get your patio furniture. All right. Just a reminder, because I'm seeing some new people coming in. Thank you for that follow, that YouTube follow. I appreciate it. Just a reminder, if this is your guys' first time watching, welcome. If you are watching from social media, you're not going to be able to see the carousel of products. You're going to have to wait until I show you the video, which I do have videos for all the products of me, myself using it, or my friends using the product. If you are watching from Amazon, once you click on that product, you're going to deviate away from the stream if you're watching from a mobile device, and you're not going to be able to hear or see the stream anymore. Once you're done, just click back. We'll be here. If you're watching from a desktop or a laptop, what's going to happen is you're going to click the product. You're going to open up in a completely different tab, same browser. You'll still be able to hear me, and you'll be able to handle your business and click out of there, and we'll still be here. Cool deal? My next stream is this Sunday, and I will have about 28 to 30 products to show you guys. And then the following Wednesday, we're going back to more stuff, getting you ready for the summer. All right, let's see what else we got here. That was best choice, so let's do 2 more patio furniture sets, because I have a lot. All right, I believe we just did that one. Okay, so this is a newer one. This is the 7-piece Amapatio set. Also wicker rattan. The cover is all weatherproof. I still, again, I know what they say. I still just wouldn't leave it out season after season. I would kind of, leaving the wicker out is one thing, but I would me personally, I would take the cushions, maybe get yourself one of those Rubbermaid, outdoor, if you don't have a shed, those little outdoor tubs or whatever, and just toss them in there. That's what I would do. But, what do I know? Colors, here you have blue, burgundy, cream, gray, khaki, red, and sky blue. So you do have a lot of options there. Again, this came fully assembled. Let's see, the wicker, the glass, be careful of that. And I'm trying to find some sizes here, and they don't want to tell me. Here we go. Let's try that. Nope. I don't understand why nobody wants to tell me. All right, well, anyway, we're not going to stress over it. We're just going to keep this train moving. All right, so check out this casual. So this is a casual outdoor garden bench. Not much of a garden person myself. Like, I'm not just going to sit outside like that unless I'm tailgating. But anyway, I do really like this set. 4-foot set. You can do your 4-foot, your 5-foot, one or the other. And then you also have, let me see here. I'm trying to catch up with these questions too and type at the same time. So the product dimensions for this is 23.5 by 54 by 39-inch height. So frame material is your natural teak color wood. I don't know what teak means. I guess it's a material, but I just never heard of it before. But that is the material for that. The size is 4-foot. Again, you have your 4-foot and your 5-foot. So you can put this on your front porch maybe, or your back deck, or just like out in the yard or in the garden. If you're just trying to sit and chill and be one with nature, all that good stuff. It is weather resistant, so that's very important. You don't have to worry about covering it or anything during the weather. So this is super well priced too. I thought it would be a lot more than what it is, but not bad at all. And it is one of the top ratings for outdoor bench. So definitely give that a look-see. All right. It's funny that I mentioned the Rubbermaid. I didn't realize that was on my stream. So check this out. This is your Rubbermaid outdoor storage box. This is something you can use to put your cushions from your patio set and store it in the box here. So you have your medium size or your extra large size, and you have some colors to choose from, just three: gray, brown, or charcoal. It comes fully assembled. Obviously, it's just a box, but it if you don't want to store your cushions, or if you don't have patio furniture and you want to store other stuff, if you don't have a shed, something like maybe kids' toys, stuff like that, or if you do have a pool and you want to store like some pool stuff, you can do that as well. Let me see here. So this is definitely weatherproof. I know a lot of people leave this out all year round. The product dimensions for this: 58 inches by 11 inches wide by 31 and a half inches high. So, and that's just for, sorry, I didn't want that to mess up my stream. I was getting a call. I forgot to put everything on silent. So, yeah, definitely check this out. This is great for storage in your backyard. All right, and we got one more to show you, which I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. This is, you guys want a swimming pool for the backyard, but you don't have, the money or the room for an in-ground pool. This is like, nowadays you can just go out and like buy a pool and be swimming the day after. You know what I mean? And this one wasn't overly hard. You still need a couple people to put it together, at least two, but it wasn't overly hard to put together. This is the Intex above ground swimming pool. It also comes with a pump, and this is the 10 by 30 inch with the metal frame and color blue. There's only two colors to choose from. You either go blue or you go navy. And this one is the 10 by 30. There is also a 12 by 30. Summer is right around the corner. I can't wait because it's been cold out here for sure in Pennsylvania, depending on where you guys are at, I guess. So the dimensions here, first of all, the capacity for gallons is 1,185. Your product dimensions are 120 inch by 120 inch by 29 inches high, and the total weight shipped is 44.7 pounds. Again, you have two colors to choose from. This is great for summertime. Give your kid, or even if you're an adult, you know, some kind of fun this summer. You guys aren't traveling, or you don't have the money to travel. You don't have the money for, summer public pools. Those summer public pool memberships. I know my kids live in Pennsylvania, and those summer, just for this summer, for a family is like almost $500 for the summer. There's only like 8 weeks of swim, right? No, I guess there's more than 8 weeks, but still, that's a lot of money. Or you can forego all of, everyone else's bacteria and pee and just swim in your own pee. No, seriously though, but it just, makes sense if you have the room for it, or if you have kids, and you want them to have a good time in the backyard. Definitely, give this one a try because it's inexpensive, easy to put together, and again, literally you can fill that bad boy up and be swimming within 24 to 48 hours. So, definitely give it a try. All right, guys, that is my time for today. I'll be back on Sunday. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And Frank, I didn't forget about you. I am going to message you and get you those gazebo measurements. So, for everyone else, thank you very much and Have a good weekend. Have a great Easter, and I will see you guys on Easter. If not, then I will see you. If you can't make it on Easter, then I'll see you on Wednesday.